Falter Over Culture, you're welcome indeed to another edition of the programme. Just to remind you, as always, Martin Logan is standing by in Manchester to bring you more great stories from the Irish community right across the UK. This week we're in the town of Castlebar. It's an exciting time because the brand new state-of-the-art swimming pool has just opened its doors to the public. It's situated here at the Lough Lannagh village, which is being developed as a tourism leisure sports hub. So there's lots of things happening here. There's tennis, there's boxing, there's boats on the lake, there's triathlons and much more. So it's going to be an action-packed programme for all sports fans. So stay with us. You're very much involved with an overall project. There's a master plan for this whole area for sports tourism.
Absolutely, yeah. I suppose the Tourism, Recreation and Amenity Department have taken over, I suppose, the whole Lough Lannagh area recently. And I suppose with the addition of this new top-class facility we have here, the leisure centre on site, I suppose it's kind of given us a new focus in terms of developing this whole area of Lough Lannagh. We feel that, I suppose, it's a top-class area we have in the county town. We have an urban lake there, and we feel that it has huge potential. So I suppose just to talk you through, I suppose, some of the facilities we have on site here. For example, we have obviously the leisure centre that I spoke about. We have the Outdoor Pursuits building. Over here we have the Connacht Centre of Excellence for tennis. As you can see, we have a dome there, which unfortunately in the west of Ireland here, weather is an issue. So it's great to have an indoor dome there, which will attract some hopefully top-class events and teams that Nordy is doing. We have down below, we have the Connacht Centre of Excellence for boxing. And we also have a new development coming down the line with collaboration with Mayo County Council and Mayo GAA to have Mayo GAA's training centre down there eventually. So that's in the pipeline too. So that will be another fantastic project to have in Lough Lannagh. As I said, you have the lake itself, which everyone in Castlebar knows is a top-class amenity. The walkways around it and the cycleways, the greenways around it. And then you have the village itself, the holiday village itself, which I suppose is a really top-class accommodation to have on site. And I suppose when you bring all these things together, our thinking is that we will attract top-class teams, high performance teams and events to the facility. So I'll give you an example. This weekend we actually have the Irish tennis senior women's team staying in Lough Lannagh Holiday Village. They have a training session in the tennis facility, and we're actually going to invite them over to use the pool for a recovery session. So that's a typical what we're hoping for in this whole facility, and we will be hoping to have galas here in the swimming pool and tennis tournaments and GAA teams coming down for weekends. So we envisage just to put Castlebar on the map, and I suppose Lough Lannagh is a huge part of that whole sports tourism vibe at the moment here that we're hoping to create.
David, this seems to be a state-of-the-art swimming pool here in Castlebar.
Yes, Henry. We have an 8-lane competition pool. As you can see here, it's there's splash lanes. There's also back crawl flagging. We have competition starter blocks. We have also a learning pool where people can learn to swim in.
You mentioned some of the facilities, but there is a lot more facilities here as well in the swimming pool.
There is, Henry. We have a sauna and steam room, state-of-the-art, and also we've got a gym and yoga facility. We have 2 yoga studios, and we have top class gym facility upstairs as well.
So for a facility this size, obviously you must have quite a number of staff.
Yeah, we'll have a complement of 20 plus lifeguards, and the same we'll have over 15 gym and front of house staff, and also we'll have our maintenance team. So we have caretakers and full-time maintenance staff keeping this show on the road.
David, this is a part of the swimming complex that people don't normally see.
That's right, Henry. This is where the filtration and the water testing takes place. We're constantly analysing and monitoring to ensure the best quality water and the best quality building.
You harvest your water and everything as well, don't you?
Yeah, we have rainwater harvesting here on site, which is also treated, and it serves our urinals and our cisterns. And we also have solar panels, and we have a combined heat and power unit, which is actually running not only our heating our pool, but it's also running our electricity as well. So we're actually some part of the days we're off the grid, and we're not buying electricity.
It must cost an awful lot, all this equipment here. We're in the bowels of the swimming pool, so the swimming pool is right above us here.
We're just below it here. So yeah, there's over €2 million worth of mechanical and electrical equipment in this building. So it's you'd have for having the water quality and keeping this size of a pool maintained and running, you have to have that system as a standard. So it's great to have it.
I think the great thing about a facility like this in the town of Castlebar is that it's open 7 days a week, right through Monday to Sunday. From Monday to Friday it's open from 6:30 right through to 10 o'clock at night. On Saturday it's open at 7 a.m. right through to 5, and then on Sunday we're open 9 to 5 as well. So it gives people a great access, I suppose, to bring the kids, to have a family day out on a weekend, but also to get some free time for your own headspace, to come and use the facility and really work out. And we all know now the importance of exercise in terms of mental health, and that's what we really try to push at the movement, and just the importance of getting out there, getting your half an hour to yourself for your own mind space, for your own body, and hopefully that makes a big difference to the town.
Just beside the swimming pool, the tennis club, the children's playground, the boxing club, and of course the start of the Greenway is Lough Lannagh Holiday Village, which is a very unique and special place. I met with Geraldine Lennon, who runs Lough Lannagh Holiday Village, for a tour of the upgraded facilities.
Henry, you're so welcome to Lough Lannagh Village. I'm looking forward now to showing you around. So will I bring you into the Greenway Cafe?
Looking forward.
Okay, just follow me. All of our guests can have breakfast here, but we also deal with some sports groups, retreats, conferences. So we would deal a lot with dietary requirements. So, you know, if you're an elite athlete, your menu is going to be completely different than if you're, in a choir and you're here kind of celebrating for the weekend. The public can come in as well. We'll be open during the summer. Because the Greenway comes through Lough Lannagh, you could stop in here and have a freshly baked scone, or some of Paul's homemade apple pie. We also have different types of accommodation. So we have 60 bedrooms, which is a mix of self-catering and bed and breakfast. And we also have a very small caravan and camping park as well. But I'd love to show you one of the bedrooms that we've just refurbished, Henry. What do you think?
Very impressive. I love the
Foxford fabric, yeah, and they did that specially for us. We wanted to give a sense of the green and, this is all, it's all handmade, and very comfortable. And you can watch the Mayo channel. So this gives you all your tourist information. So I suppose it's easier to talk, it's easier to see what Mayo is about and give a sense of place. This is McCalla Hall. So people can do a lot of add-ons while they're here. Like you could have gong meditation. You could have something really invigorating like drumming or 5 rhythms dancing. So the whole idea is that we can be really flexible in how our client wants to use the room. But then we would also use it for a wedding ceremony. And I think I just can't get over how versatile it is. And these panels here are all kind of about Irish myths. You have the salmon of knowledge. But what's nice for our corporate clients, or for people who are brainstorming and things like that, is instead of having loads of flip charts and that, you can write on the board and take photos of it. And we even have little kind of those brain teaser games in the lobby, so at the coffee break you can twist and turn, and the menu then for your coffee break would have fruits and nuts and things, because you want slow release foods to keep you focused. We're very lucky. Wait till you see it. Well, yeah, so you'll have to see, does it work? Yes. Be inspired.
Be inspired. Is that inspiring enough?
It is. Hopefully you like what we've done here. This is actually ideal for families or groups. So this is Cray Cottage. I'm going to let you go ahead of me so you can see what it's like. Now. So this is one of our 3-bedroomed cottages. So you have your sitting room, an open fireplace, and your big TV, and your kitchen as well. And we have 3 bedrooms also. So you better not get too comfortable now, because I have to show you the rest of the place. This would be an example of a family room. So if you have a young child and you know, you need to have them in a cot. And I suppose the cottages are on the ground floor, so you don't have to worry about, you know,
Upstairs
kiddie
and-
gates and things like that. So this is a quad room, so you can actually have 2 adults and 2 children in a room, and you know, they're quite spacious. So again, the cottages and all the accommodation here is really flexible, whether it's a family coming to visit or whether it's a group with all different requirements.
So, Geraldine, what would be a typical kind of weekend for you here at the Holiday Village?
Well, we have a real diverse group who would come and stay with us. We would have some people actually who are on retreat, which would be using McCalla Hall. And then we also have Tennis Ireland here. So the Team Ireland are here training for the Federation Cup, and they have their competition early in April.
So if people want more information about the Lough Lannagh Holiday Village, what's the best way they can get it?
Well, the best way is really to go on our website. So that's www.loughlannagh.ie.
Thanks for welcoming
Well,
us
thank
here,
you,
and
yes.
I certainly enjoyed the tour. I
Oh,
think
good.
people are going to be very impressed what they see here at Lough Lannagh Holiday Village.
Yes, yeah. Well, we have been told there's nowhere in Ireland like this, and yeah, there really isn't. So yeah, we're very delighted and humbled to be working here as well. We're delighted.
Well, that's it for part 1. Now, don't forget, coming up in part 2, we'll have more from the swimming pool complex. We'll also be taking a look at the tennis at this hub here, and triathlon, as well as dragon boat. So lots to see in the second half. So join us in a couple of minutes. Before we head over to the tennis club, 2 other popular activities here at Lough Lannagh include the dragon boats and the weekly park run. Gareth, this is a great weekend for tennis in Castlebar.
Yes, Henry, fantastic weekend. We're very, very lucky to have the Irish ladies tennis team in Castlebar for the weekend. So they're representing Ireland in the Federation Cup, which is the Ladies World Team Championship. So it's taking place in Montenegro in the middle of April. But the team plus 16 of the top juniors in the country are here for a Fed Cup. We're calling the Fed Cup Challenge. So the Fed Cup Challenge basically is an event, it's a team event like the Federation Cup, where they have team captains, and it's just a fantastic event for Castlebar to have and to host.
How are they finding the facilities here in town?
Well, we think they're second to none, Henry, but yeah, the facilities are fantastic. That's why we were able to bring the event here, to have 4 indoor courts. There's not many places in the country that have them. I have 4 in a row as well, but also to be part of this new hub that is the area around here, with the swimming pool just opening, with Lough Lannagh beside us, and we're collaborating all the time with Geraldine and Paul in Lough Lannagh, and now with Andy Moran and the council in the swimming pool. So to just come up with as many ideas and events that we can host in this area, it's a fantastic area with the park beside us as well. It's brilliant. Yeah.
And you have a couple of great players from Connacht on the national team as well.
Yeah, so there's Shauna Heffernan from Claremorris, who trains in Castlebar, who did train in Castlebar. She's actually now in an academy in Spain.
Shauna is on the Irish team, so she's been selected. It's her first cap, so it's a fantastic achievement for her. And we've got also 2 juniors from Connacht, one from Castlebar, a girl called Roisin Murphy, and we've got a girl from Sligo called Cliona Walsh, who are also here for the weekend to be part of this Federation Cup challenge.
And could you see this becoming a national event here in Castlebar?
Yeah, we're hoping to host lots of these type of events in Castlebar, absolutely.
Well, we're here now back in the pool for the open day and to gauge people's reactions to this new facility.
Amazing to be here today. Look at this. It's the first time I've seen the facility, so we're going to go in for a swim now here. It's going to be my first time in. I can't wait to have this facility with the gym and everything. I was just in the sauna there, and I think it's the biggest sauna I've ever been in. So I'm looking forward to just getting in and doing a first session here, and hopefully many more sessions over the next while as well.
You were competing in Dublin there a couple of days ago. How did that go?
Yeah, it was good. It's the first time, it's the fastest I've been since the Olympics in Rio, so getting back to where I need to be and excited for the next 12 months, looking forward to the next Olympics in Tokyo in 2020, so everything is building towards that at this stage, so looking forward to it and excited for the next 12 months.
You're still based in Scotland?
Yeah, still based in Scotland, still studying over there, but looking to come home and use this as much as I can now as well. It's always a pleasure to come back and train with the club here, so, and with this facility, sure, there's no reason why you wouldn't be back training here.
You just completed the tour. Are you impressed what you see?
Yeah, very impressed, I have to say. Really surprised to see the enabling bathroom, which kind of means that anybody in Mayo has access now to the swimming pool. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's a credit to the town. The work that's been done is fantastic.
This is a very special day for the people of Castlebar and for the people of Mayo and for the surrounding areas. It's a great occasion, it's great to be part of it, and we're very excited to be able to show people around and show what's on offer.
It's fantastic development for Castlebar, something we can be proud of. It's got everything one imagines one needs for this type of thing, and it's great to see it.
What about your wife here?
Margaret? Yeah.
I'm not a swimmer, but my children all learned how to swim in the old pool when it was opened, and learned how to swim there. And I would have supported them during that period. But now my grandchildren always ask me when they come to Castlebar, is it a children's pool? And for that reason, I think this is a fantastic development. And the staff are so friendly here. I'm so pleased to be taken around this morning and see the new complex.
You've just done the tour of the swimming pool here. What do you think?
It's absolutely beautiful, yeah. It's a state-of-the-art facility. It's lovely. We've been waiting long enough for it. I think when I was a child growing up in Castlebar, myself and David were going to swimming lessons, and we had seen plans for this facility, so we've waited a good 30 years, I'd say, for now. So delighted, absolutely delighted for Castlebar. It's a great facility.
I haven't seen any of it. I'm just starting. I met this lady. So we sat here chatting. So I haven't actually seen any of it at all yet. But I'm looking forward to seeing it and hoping to join it. Oh yes, well I was a member of the old pool. I used to go there 2 nights a week for the aerobics. So I enjoyed it immensely. So I'm looking forward now to this pool, and I'm hoping to join up.
I think it's absolutely wonderful, and I hope it'll be appreciated by the people of the town. It's a wonderful facility, and long may it live, and may many children learn how to swim and come on to be Olympic swimmers.
I just did a tour this morning, got a private tour, lucky enough, because I lost my group I was going around with. The facilities are absolutely fabulous here. I didn't realise it as nice as it is. Loads of room. I have a girl doing a demonstration this morning with the swimming club, and so far I think she's really enjoying it. Their coach Marion is here putting them through their paces, and she's really good at what she does. But just the overall aspect of the place, the views over Lough Lannagh, the views around the town from here, it's really super, and I hope all goes well for everybody involved here.
And it's turning into something of a leisure sports hub, this area.
Yeah, we have the tennis club next door that I'm involved in, so hopefully we're going to work well with the facilities that are here and link up, and with the new GA facilities coming along here. I think it'll be brilliant for the town. It's a great benefit to the town to have all these facilities just on our doorstep.
To To coincide with the opening of the new pool, Mayo Sports Partnership organised a ladies' triathlon. What was the toughest part for you?
For me, the run, I just found very hard. But once the second lap was over, it's kind, you could see the finish line, and we were able to get across the line all right.
How long did it take you, do you reckon?
I have no idea. I'm just glad to be over the line.
And were you happy with your finish?
Oh yeah, delighted. It's such a well organised event, loads of stewards, fabulous day, and in fairness, the Sports Partnership and Tri-Ireland done a fantastic job organising it.
What about the swimming? How did you find the swimming pool?
The swimming, I found the swimming was okay and the cycling was good, but the jog and running part is the toughest for me, but it was just good to get back at it again after a long break.
And how long was the run itself?
It was 4k.
Yes, that's all around the lake.
2 laps around Lough Lannagh.
Yeah, you found it tough going?
Yes, very tough.
But you're both feeling better now after?
Yeah, loads of support all the way around, so it was lovely, yeah.
And would you do it again?
Yeah, I'd love to. We'll start training for next year now.
Exactly.
If you're new to triathlons, any triathlon is tough. They have 12 lengths in the pool, and while you can train for your pool, your swim, your cycle, there's only a certain amount that you're going to get to actually, a certain amount of training that you're going to actually get a chance to put all three together, and kind of really have it in the race feeling like, So yeah, it is 12 lengths of the pool, 15k cycle and a 4k run. Come back to me when you do that and tell me if you found it difficult or not.
And especially on a Mother's Day as well.
Yes, yeah, and the time change. So really.
A friend of mine encouraged me to get involved, Sinead. So thank you, Sinead. I was hesitant at first, but really enjoyed the day, and it was great. A bit of time to ourselves and something nice to do for Mother's Day.
What do you think of the pool?
Fabulous facility, beautiful facility. Delighted to see it here open in Castlebar, and best of luck to the management of the pool.
I think you'll agree, folks, that the swimming pool complex here in Castlebar is magnificent, and the people of the area and indeed the whole county will be very, very proud of it. Now, don't forget, coming up after the break, we'll be crossing over to Manchester to join Martin Logan, and a reminder that there's a repeat of this programme on Saturday nights at 8 o'clock. So from all of us here at the swimming pool complex at Lough Lannagh Holiday Village here in Castlebar, we look forward to your company next week at the same time. So until then, slán go fóill.